North Alabama a ton of credit. I mean, that's a team that came in, they've experienced success, they know what it takes, and they came in fearless. And they played and they executed, and they outworked us in a lot of different areas. And so I want to give them credit. We're not going to win a lot of ball games if we let teams shoot 75% in the first quarter. Our attention to detail, our attention to the scout on the defensive end of the floor has to be better. We've got to take better care of the basketball as well. But for us, our biggest challenges and our biggest points of emphasis have been defensively, and we've been better, but we still got a ways to go.
Well, what was it about that first quarter in particular that you see? And talk about them being kind of fearless, but for your team, was there any first game jitters kind of stuff? I know you had the exhibition, obviously. I'm just curious what you saw.
Yeah, I don't know. I just saw passive. I saw us being really passive. They run their stuff really hard because of the way they spread the floor. They're really difficult to guard, and I thought we were passive. We talked about wanting to be aggressive on the defensive end and wanting to make sure that we play their tendencies, and we didn't do a good job, so we weren't focused. We worked all week on getting on people's right shoulder and not letting them drive right, and they drove right nearly every time. And to me, that's focus.
This is an uncharacteristic game from three for you guys. And were they putting pressure on the perimeter more than you all were expecting, or was it just kind of an off night for your team?
I think it was an off night. I think sometimes we were rushed. I think, one thing with our guards is that we have a true post presence in Foz that we have never had before. And so we make a point of emphasis to mention that. So maybe our guards are a little passive right now just because we're trying to get the ball inside. I didn't feel like our feet were set a lot of times on our catch as well. And so it was uncharacteristic, but we also have to find other ways to score. And to me, we're going to score the basketball. We got to defend better.
What made their guards so difficult to stop, both on the perimeter and when they were able to penetrate down low?
Well, they're really fast, and they play hard. They play hard, and I just didn't feel like our attention to detail in our scout was very good to start the ball game. I felt like we were much better in the second quarter, much better as the game went on. But by the time you get yourself down that early, you're expending a lot of energy having to come back. And I just think our attention to detail and our focus was not good to start.
Autumn had a big night, 30 points, 10 rebounds. What can a 1-2 punch down low with her and Foss do for you as a team going forward?
Well, I think it's going to be huge. Autumn has been our most improved player on the floor, off the floor, in terms of leadership. She was a warrior. She battled. And I think for Autumn to be able to work so hard on her shot, to step outside and be able to knock those shots down, it is big because teams are going to do just what North Alabama did tonight, and they're going to play off of her. And if she can start knocking that down consistently, if she can start attacking consistently, then they're going to have to guard her, and that's going to open things up for Fox.
What were your thoughts on some of the other performances of some of the other freshmen in the game tonight, Jordan Burnett?
Yeah, I think Brene looked a little nervous. I think she looked like she had a little bit of jitters. She passed up some shots she normally wouldn't pass up, was a little bit passive. I was really impressed with Jordan. We're talking about a kid who hadn't played a game in 2 years. And she's really been limited in practice. We didn't even know if she was going to play. And she comes out there and she does the things that she did. And for somebody who doesn't really understand what she's been through, that's watching her in the stands, you really can't do that kid enough justice and put in perspective what she's gone through to be able to play the game, let alone go out and play like she did. I thought she was outstanding.
Given the early deficit you guys faced in the first quarter, was there at least something positive to take from the second quarter that you guys fought back and this was a game for the rest of the game?
I think we showed that we're capable. There's no doubt about it. I think the positive is that all of these things are fixable. The points of emphasis are that we don't have the luxury of having lulls. We don't have the luxury of not coming out ready to play in any point in the game, right? We just don't have that luxury, and so it's fixable. We showed that we're capable. I think that now it's about consistently really digging in to understanding scout, consistently really digging into our pride and our individual defense, and consistently really digging into the fact that in order for us to be successful, we got to lock in on that end of the floor. I don't worry about us scoring the basketball. I think we're going to find ways to score it. Chelsea's not going to have a night like she had very often. Sierra's not going to have a night like she had very often. I thought we got some really good stuff from Lily. Lily 4 assists. I thought we got some really good things for her, and she's starting to get more confident. which is good for us. We just got to continue to chip away on the defense end. The good thing is it's November.
Who is that number
Chelsea
3?
on a lot, and the fact that obviously these are two players who played a lot as freshmen, shined as freshmen, and now you're going to see them as sophomores. Even though they're young, do you envision having to kind of shoulder some leadership on them because they have been as productive in an early part of their career?
They have to. And Autumn has really stepped up in the vocal leadership department. You know, it's still a work in progress, I think, for Chelsea. Not because she's not capable, but just because she's not comfortable. And she's got to step outside her comfort zone for our team to be successful. And it's something that we talk about a lot. You know, and I think that Chelsea's next level of growth is in decision making. You know, she can get in the paint at will. Now it's when do I take that tough shot or when do I find my open teammate? How do I get it to my teammate on time, on target? You know, those kinds of things. How do I set up Sierra Walker to get her easy shots? Because she can get to the paint whenever she wants to. So I think that's the next level of growth for her. And they have to continue to shoulder some of that leadership burden.
What's the key to just moving past this and saying, don't let this define the early stretch for you guys?
Well, we have a game in how many days? 3 days? So we don't have much time to sit on it. You know, I think we'll watch the film. We'll talk about things that we need to emphasize. You know, we'll get some recovery work tomorrow. We'll walk through some areas that we need to make sure that we get better at, and then we'll turn the page and we'll focus on Middle Tennessee. I think the biggest challenge that we're going to have for our team is understanding and executing scout.
Hey, Coach, who's that number 3 on your team?
Jordan Cambridge.
Yeah, she came out. She was really quick.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
She
wow.
is. Yeah, she's a local kid.
What do you tell the fan out there, the Vanderbilt fan out there that say, "Oh, here we go again"? And what do you tell them about prospects for the season, or why should they believe?
Well, I think that it's a different group. You know, I think it's a different group that showed that we fought and that we competed. I think it's a group that's shown that we're a more cohesive unit than we've been. I think it's a group that didn't give in when they could have given in early. And we got a lot of new faces. It's November. And so our job and our goal is to continue to get better one day at a time. We can't dwell on it, but we have to learn from it. And I think as coaches and as a team, we will find out very quickly what we have in our guts right now. It's gut check time, so we will find out very quickly how do we respond from a disappointment like this.
Right.
But that's a good team.
Yeah.
That's a good team.
Yeah.
More questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.